Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Jap Ji Sahib. Om, the One Creator. Nam, the vibrational truth. All-powerful, omnipresent, only love, fully omniscient. So much sweetness is our fate when we tune in to Guru's grace. Meditate. This is the very primal truth, true throughout all time, true in this very instant. Nanak, affix this in your mind. Bathing in holy waters won't bring your thoughts to cessation. Hours of meditation won't relieve your mental frustration. Piling up worldly goods will never create satisfaction. Memorizing worldly knowledge won't end the mental distractions. How can I hope to achieve unending union and bliss? Harness mind and body to God's will, that and only this. God's will creates all that is, and each precious soul is solely His. He placed us here for pleasure and pain. By His will alone come loss and gain. From God's will no one lives apart. Accepting His command, thoughts of self depart. Someone is singing of power. To whom does the power belong? Someone is singing of giving, knowing the sign in the song. Someone is singing of excellence, of wonder and beauty divine. Someone is singing of knowledge revealed beyond their mind. Someone is singing how He alone creates and destroys. Someone is singing of souls in the bodies He deploys. Someone is singing that God seems very far away. Someone is singing that she sees God's face every day. His virtues have been told in innumerable tales. Millions have described Him, yet still their words pale. The great giver gives and gives, the takers grow tired. Since time began, eaters ate till they expired. One commander sets the beloved path before thee. Knowing this, Nanak blossoms and lives carefree. God is truth, infinite love, and cosmic law. While we endlessly beg, He bestows His gifts to all. What offering will gain me entrance to His court? What should I say to feel His love in my heart? Praise His glories in the pre-dawn hours. Vibrate His names, see His vastness and powers. This body is a cloak of karma, good and ill. Fashion a prayer shawl, obtain truth by His will. O Nanak, remember, practice and realize, by granting God is all, you become wise. Truth is self-established, eternal and unchanging. Divinity is complete and pure beyond all naming. Recite, praise, and express your greatest passion. Lovingly admire this creation in every fashion. Sing and listen and keep love in your thoughts. Pain will fly away and peace will fill your heart. The Guru's word flows in sacred sound current. Merge into the wisdom of each living moment. The Guru is Shiva, Brahma, and Vishnu, and the names of all the great mothers, too. With experience of this, my words are useless, inept to express His inexpressible greatness. My small self has this one truth found. We are all emanations of His pure sound. Remember, stay merged, and feel profound. My every ritual is done to please Him. Without inner experience, rituals mean nothing. All around me, His wondrous created beings. Without right action, what gives us meaning? The gems are revealed within your own mind. If you hear the Guru's lessons, even one time, my small self has this one truth found. We are all emanations of His pure sound. Remember, stay merged, and feel profound. Even if you could live through all the ages, your life longer than the most ancient sages, and even if you were famous throughout the world, and people hung on your every word, and even if people bowed at your feet, and you were praised by all you might meet, If you don't please God and glimpse the truth, then your fame and fortune are of little use. You'll live as a worm among the lowly, and even sinners will see you as unholy. It isn't by ourselves that we become virtuous. Remember, only He can bestow this to us. There isn't a person alive who can give any virtues that aren't already His. Listening with love elevates saints to glory. Listening, you know truth beyond old stories. Listening, you know He alone supports each place. Listening with love overcomes time and space. O my mind, God's lovers bloom forever. Listening destroys all pain and error. Listening with love bestows God-like qualities. Listening with love, you praise all that you see. Listening, you unlock the body's secret treasures. Listening is as edifying as holy books and scriptures. O my mind, God's lovers bloom forever. Listening destroys all pain and error. Listening to the word with loving diligence is as purifying as a sacred pilgrimage. Open-heartedly attuned to listen, engaged in endless meditation. O my mind, God's lovers bloom forever. Listening destroys all pain and error. Listening with love creates virtuosity. Listeners gain leadership ability. Listening with love reveals the perfect path, delivering great truth gently to your grasp. O my mind, God's lovers bloom forever. Listening destroys all pain and error. The state of the faithful cannot be described. Anyone who tries will be sorry he tried. No writer can write it, no pen can list it. Even those who sit and reflect have missed it. Such is the Nam, it makes you pure. When you agree, your mind becomes sure. Agreeing, you become aware and wise. Agreeing, you open to worlds far and wide. When you agree, you become immaculate. When you agree, death is not a threat. Such is the Nam, it makes you pure. When you agree, your mind becomes sure. When in faith, the path ahead is free. When in faith, the light is great in thee. When you agree, you will see beyond the veil. Agreeing, your faithful efforts will not fail. Such is the Nam, it makes you pure. When you agree, your mind becomes sure. When in faith, your 10th gate opens. Faith spans consciousness's ocean. When in faith, you know your tribe. Worry-free, truth is by your side. Such is the Nam, it makes you pure. When you agree, your mind becomes sure. Those immersed in God's name reign supreme. Godly ones are honored in the court of our King. The chosen look beautiful in the kingdom of heaven, their minds meditating 24/7. If someone speaks from his deep meditation, he still cannot count all the acts of creation. Dharma is the one Creator's loving tether, gently binding all creation together. Righteousness, compassion, and contentment attune us to our mutual embracement. Tune into Dharma, see verily, multi-universes spreading endlessly. There are worlds beyond worlds, imagine it. What mighty force binds them in their orbits? Who catalogues each plant and insect? Who could write this endless manuscript? No small mind could possibly conceive the author or the paper that he would need. What amazing power, what fascinating splendor, what endless, boundless, countless treasure. From one word everything took birth, our lives like rivers flowing here on earth. My small self cannot possibly explain. Even offering my life would be in vain. All I wish is to be fully thine, formless, peaceful, so divine. Countless praise and raise up their voices. Countless worship and make conscious choices. Countless read and recite the scriptures. Countless yogis discover your raptures. Countless devote themselves to your study. Countless dedicate their lives to charity. Countless heroes face steel without fear. Countless long to draw ever near. My small self cannot possibly explain. Even offering my life would be in vain. All I wish is to be fully thine, formless, peaceful, so divine. Countless wander foolishly as drifters. There are countless sneaks and swindlers. Countless despots impose their will. Countless cheat and even kill. Countless sinners continue their ways. Countless liars wander lost all their days. Countless wretches eating dirt. Countless slanderers spreading their hurt. Seeing those who live far from thee, I strive to live my life gracefully. All I wish is to be fully thine, formless, peaceful, so divine. Countless names, countless places, countless realms remote. Even to speak the word countless is really just a joke. In primal sounds is the positive vibration. In primal sounds is knowing jubilation. Words are how we can praise and explain. His word alone does our destiny contain. The one who writes is beyond all that. As God commands, so people get. As great as creation, so great is Nam. Without it, nothing could ever be done. My small self cannot possibly explain. Even offering my life would be in vain. All I wish is to be fully thine, formless, peaceful, so divine. When your body becomes dirty, water can make you clean. When you foul your clothing, you can wash away the stain. When your mind becomes loaded with error and pain, then wash your mind clean with the love of the name. Talking will never make you a saint, only actions you do again and again. What you eat is what you sow. In God's will, O Nanak, we come and go. Discipline, devotions, and charity wins honor to a small degree. Listen, agree, and let love fill your mind, to wash away all dirt of the inner kind. Crediting your virtues I sing. Only this work gets me anything. I fall to my knees before thee. Realizing truth indescribably lifts me. What was the time? What was the minute? What was the day, the month, the moment? Can any man comprehend the beginning of a whole cosmos coming into being? The pundits do not know the answers, even if it's written in their scriptures. The wisest scholars cannot name the time, though they've memorized every line. Even yogis with minds greatly expanded cannot tell you when God first commanded. Only the great Creator could say how and when He dawned the first day. How little can I claim to understand? I can't imagine or comprehend. It seems like everyone talks without end, each more clever than his friends. God is great, His hand is true, there's nothing anyone else can do. Dear me, if you think you can do it all alone, you'll never shine in your one true home. There are thousands of worlds, both solid and etheric. Searching through them all, you'll grow tired and sick. The scriptures claim 18,000 worlds. Really, there's only the one. If you tried to compile a complete account, you'd perish before amassing a small amount. Oh, see how many declare Him great, but only He can know that state. The praisers sing God's praises, possessing but a notion. Rivers and streams flow blindly into the vast ocean. Even Earth's most powerful tycoon or baron is lower than he who remembers the one. Descriptions of your virtues are endless. There's no end to your creations and gifts. All sights and sounds, our very aliveness, are bits of your mysterious vastness. The limits of this wondrous creation dwarf our powers of perception. There are those who wail in frustration while witnessing the endless expansion. The more you try to expound, there's always more to be found. Beyond understanding is your heavenly hall, your name resounding throughout all. Only one as great and lofty as thee could ever hope to possibly see. Though you are high and mighty, your loving glance can set me free. Your blessings are beyond imaginable need. The great giver has not one little grain of greed. Many brave soldier saints beg at your door. Dedicated seekers search and search evermore. Unrighteous and corrupt of high and low ranks take and take without a thought of thanks. There are many fools. The eaters keep eating. Hunger and pain give so many a beating. His will determines freedom and slavery. Liberation from ego comes only through thee. Blame and avoidance won't work to any degree. Just accept that it all comes through his decree. Any fool who declares that he knows all, he will learn otherwise, he surely will fall. The one God gives, the one God knows. Teachers of this, so rare are those. Blessed are lovers who sing his praises. Nanak realizes, reverence can raise us. Priceless are thy virtues and our quest to be good. Priceless are those who attain sainthood. Priceless are those who witness to your grace. Priceless are your lovers, lost in thy embrace. Priceless is your law, and priceless thy justice. Priceless is each ounce of destiny served to us. Priceless are thy gifts and great bounties. Priceless thy command and endless mercies. Priceless, priceless beyond all expression, though you speak from deep meditation. Ancient scriptures speak of thee. Scholars speak so profoundly. Brahmas speak and Indras speak. Many gopis and Krishnas speak. Shivas speak and Siddhas speak. Intellectuals too speak and speak. Demons speak and gods speak. Saints and Jains and servants speak. Many, many, many speak. Unto their very death do they speak. Still, if thou created twice as many speakers, together their descriptions would still be weak. The Creator is as great as he wishes to be. Someone like me can't possibly see. Only a fool would try to explain a presence far greater than any name. How wondrous is that chamber from whence you oversee, where your praises are sung by a court so heavenly. Countless musicians play every possible note. Endless hymns and symphonies arise to devote. Countless singers raise their voices in pleasure, singing songs of myriad magical measures. The wind, sea, and fire sing of your greatness. The righteous judge Dharma sings to attest. The heavenly scribes who record every action are also attuned to your vibrational attraction. Every god and goddess who has ever been worshipped attests joyfully to your supreme lordship. Indra sings upon his throne. Countless deities add sweet drone. Holy men sing in deep meditation. Scholars sing as they make the connection. The fanatics, the celibates, and the benefactors sing. So do peacemakers and warriors who fear nothing. The religious pundits and the ancient sages sing and sing through all the ages. Enchanting beauties sing imploringly, on earths, in hells, and heavens, calling longingly. Precious objects and all the holy places prove your glory throughout the ages. Great spiritual warriors are singing your song, while all that you grant life sings along. The planets, solar systems, and galaxies rotate to your ecstatic melodies. Singing of thee, knowing your grace, brings loving light to each blessed face. So many others add verse and chords, more than I could ever say with words. True is our one unchanging King. He is ever gracious, kind, and loving. He is now and shall always be the same in every moment of eternity. Great master of illusion, conjuring all we know, conceiver and producer of this colorful show. He made all that is from his own mind, and he is the sole caretaker for all kind. There's only one thing to understand. All that is happens by his hand. The King of Kings, I bow to his will. Nanak dedicated his command to fulfill. Wear earrings of satisfaction and ashes of daily devotion. Carry the wallet of humility and the mantle of mortality. With a walking stick of true trust, follow his path with a pure lust. Serve all of mankind happily as your spiritual community. Be the victor of your own mind. end your struggle for all time. Hail, hail, hail unto him, unparalleled, primal, and pure. He is ever existent, of this alone am I sure. Let wisdom be your sustenance, compassion your servant. Realize that everyone rides on his sound current. One alone makes magic, wealth, and pleasure. Listening to his song will illumine every measure. You'll only taste union by his sweet decree. Your actions are the script of your own destiny. Hail, hail, hail unto him, unparalleled, primal, and pure. He is ever existent, of this alone am I sure. From the marriage of God and Maya, 3 worthy students are born, the generator, organizer, and destroyer of all life and worldly forms. As he pleases, all things move according to his order. He sees it all, but none see him, and all are filled with wonder. Hail, hail, hail unto him, unparalleled, primal, and pure. He is ever existent, of this alone am I sure. Within the light of every heart, one soul, the house of treasure. Placed there once and for all time, the watcher and the actor. Nanak bows in overwhelmed respect, realizing how everything is perfect. Hail, hail, hail unto him, unparalleled, primal, and pure. He is ever existent, of this alone am I sure. From one tongue came thousands more, and millions came from them. Billions of tongues are turning and churning, deeply loving, praising, and rejoicing. There are many steps to ascend for union. Climb each one with loving absorption. Reciting with ego won't gain you one step. You'll be as low as a worm until you shed that. We get to go home only through God's grace. Still some liars boast, I found his place. The Almighty One gives the power to speak. The power of silence is his to keep. No power to beg or power to give. No power to die, no power to live. There's no power in earthly matter. Valuing such nonsense is mental chatter. No power to meditate or know the unknown. No power to leave this world and go home. One power, one actor, one doer, one knower. Remember this, no one is higher or lower. Nights, days, weeks, and seasons, winds, water, fire, all earthly regions. Dharma is the stage and orchestral pit, in dramas hard bound by his manuscript. Endless people and creatures cast in roles, karma the words through which action unfolds. True is he and true is his court, all beings beautiful, of equal worth. All receive grace from karma throughout time. Those still not ready still sense his sign. Relax, dear self, for by his grace you'll know all when you reach this place. Step 1 is moral alignment, or Dharmakand. Stage 2 is wisdom's path, or Jnanakand. Endless elements, winds, fires, waters, boundless provision and destruction. So many Brahmas creating colors, endless forms ever under construction. So many planets, mountains, and actions, so many ways to learn devotion. So many Indras, moons, and suns, galaxies and worlds, just tons and tons. So many Buddhas of power and wisdom, so many goddesses and yogis with visions, sages and demigods and terrible demons, shimmering jewels overflowing like oceans. So many sources and manners of speaking, so many kingdoms and ways of living, so many devotees lost in meditation. Nanak attests, there's no end to creation. In the realm of spiritual wisdom, joy overwhelms you, with Nam's heavenly sounds and blissful vistas too. In the stage of humility, one practices devotion, polishing their minds to impeccable emotion. So incredibly beautiful is the state of realization. It's impossible to share this simply through oration. Here lies all power to listen and all power to know. From here the saints come, and to here the saints go. Karamakand is the realm of grace. Only pure devotees attain this place. Killing the ego and defeating temptation, wins God's favor and self-realization. Warriors and bewitchers absorbed in admiration, their state of glory far beyond description. Deception, sickness, death cannot draw near, defended within by the one oh so dear. Here live God's lovers, full of light, full of joy, full of his might. In the realm of truth, self is undone. Here the Almighty inhabits the One. Planets, stars, and galaxies spinning, far beyond speech, no end, no beginning. Here we realize creation's immensity, all moving according to his decree, while he delights in all he sees. Nanak, the truth, sets you free. Just as a goldsmith works with infinite patience, employ your tools of spiritual intelligence. With the bellows of awe and reverence, fan the fire for your spiritual quest. Love is the mold you form lovingly, casting the coin of the word truthfully. This is the labor of those who've been blessed. With his glance, he gives union and bliss. Air is the Guru, water the Father, and earth the great mother of all. In the laps of the two nurses night and day, the whole world lives in an endless play. Good deeds and bad deeds are read aloud in the presence of the Lord of Dharma. We judge the results of our own actions as each act draws us near or far. Those who deeply know who they are and work hard can rejoice and go home. See how their faces shine with joy, and they take many others along. Those who deeply know who they are and work hard can rejoice and go home. See how their faces shine with joy, and they take many others along. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I hope you enjoyed this recording. Please like and subscribe below. And if you would like a downloadable recording or a beautiful bound copy of this poem for your own home practice and musical arts, please follow the link below.